What's up, everybody? We're going to start in just a second. Make sure this YouTube is working. Damn. Make sure this YouTube is working. Okay, we working. And so how you guys doing today? Well, preferably this is about Nevada Athletic State Commission and you know, Edward Hearn. He got caught up once again. It's one fuck up after another. What do you expect for somebody who came over here on some agendas? I expected him to take a couple licks and bumps and bruises along the way, but not as much as this. One of the first things that happened to Edward Hearn in America was Big Baby Miller. And I might be skipping something, but this is the one that sticks out to my mind. It's Big Baby Miller. And what happened with Big Baby Miller? He got in the ring with, he was about to get in the ring. What's up, Laws? I'm going to send you a link. He was about to get in the ring with somebody named Anthony Joshua. And guess what happens when Big Baby Miller popped? Edward Hearn got on the mic immediately. D-Lo 40. What's happening, baby? 404 boxing. What's happening? Marquez Johnson, what's going down? He got on the video talking about how this guy was about to get in the ring with his friend, Anthony Joshua, and how that he could have hurt this guy and this and the third. And then, what do we have? We have his friend, Dillian White, getting to the ring with PEDs. And Edward Hearn can say he didn't know, but he fucking did know. Not only did he get in the ring with PEDs, he got in the ring with possibly loaded gloves. So, what else we got? Let me send this link out to possibly got in the ring with loaded gloves, right? And now we have this NASIC thing. I know for a fact, Matchroom Boxing pays people. The Zone pays people to read the rules, to understand the rules, all that shit. And you mean to tell me this guy didn't know by scheduling a fight with the Nevada Athletic State Commission? He didn't know by signing the fight, scheduling a fight with these guys meant that Chavez Jr. was subject to random piss tests. He didn't know this. And the thing about it is, Chavez Jr. was over there. He verbalized that he was not going to take a piss. Verbalized. It wasn't like he wasn't there. It wasn't like he refused to come to the door. He verbalized. And also said why he wasn't going to take the piss. And I'm pretty sure the guy that was there was like, well, according to our rules, this is what has to happen today. And he stayed there until Chavez Jr. left. And then he left. And Edward Hearn comes out and say, well, it was just a misunderstanding. He wasn't signed for the fight yet. No. He didn't have to be signed for the fight yet. You scheduled the fight. That means both fighters are subject to what? WADA random piss testing. This guy, Edward Hearn, then he thinks that he can just go to somewhere else. All right, you're gonna do this and then the third. Fine, fuck it. I just go somewhere else then. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. He went somewhere else. Right? But before that, this is not Chavez. He got caught with diuretics. And now you get caught with this. So now it's kind of becoming a two-strike kind of thing. You got caught with diuretics, and then you verbalize that you refusing to piss. And if you had, everybody got about 3 milliliters or whatever you call it, of piss in their system at any given time. You could have just gave that shit up. Fuck it. I'm pretty sure they probably told you the consequences. But anyways, he went somewhere else. right? Went somewhere else. Arizona. Tried to get a thing in Arizona, right? Tried to save the fucking day. But you mean to tell me he didn't know Nevada's rules and he didn't know nothing about the Ali Act? See, they pay people for this shit. And you can't tell me that nobody in Matchroom Boxing or DAZN didn't look through or didn't know that you can't do that shit. And I don't want to hear no, well, this is what everybody else is doing. You came over here and you don't know nobody. You're not in the in crowd. You're not one of the boys. You're not in the good old boy club up over here. You think that people don't want you up out of here, Mr. Transatlantic slave ship? What we got here? Somebody saying something. Somebody said great point. Let's see. D-Lo 404 boxing. Chavez used a lifeline to try and get out of it. Yeah. Like on The Biggest Loser or You Don't Know Jack or something like that. Nah, was gonna work. Was not gonna fucking work. That's what he tried. They pay people to do this shit. And this guy thought it was okay to go to another state so he could try to save the day and handle his business. But how did that work out? Huh? It didn't work out so good. Now you might not be able to go to Vegas again. Right? Now you might not be able to go to Vegas again. Then, not only that is, what makes you think that since now Nevada is investigating Chavez Jr. and they're probably going to have a hearing for you, what makes you think they ain't going to find nothing else on your ass? On your funky ass. What makes you think they ain't going to find nothing else? Hiding around the corners. What makes you think they ain't going to pull up all your things that you did in the United States and outside of the United States and say enough is enough? They might not be able to do something about what you did. That little stunt in Arizona, trying to sign up over there, even though Arizona's like, yeah, we take your money, fuck it. We'll take it. Come on through, Mr. Edward Hearn. Come on through. That'll be $250. You know what I'm saying? So let's say I'm pretty sure they can't take nothing in the UK or some of the other stuff into account, but guess what? They can use that to characterize you as a menace. Characterize you as somebody that's a habitual, ethical line stepper. Right? Let's see here. D-Lo 404 Boxer said Edward got all kind of mess in his trick bag. Yeah, he got all kind of mess. And he just pulled out a sloppy ass Joe. Sloppy Joe. I'm talking about one of the motherfuckers that motherfucker is like soup between two pieces of bread. Got the bread all mushy, falling apart. You can't hold it. You can't hold it with two hands. You can't hold it with no hands. You got to eat it with a fucking spoon. He done fucked up. And everybody know he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And now check this out. Now check this out. Remember Edward Hearn was like, there's a problem with PEDs in America. There's a problem with PEDs in America. But he didn't bring up the simple fact that until months later, he didn't bring up the fact that motherfuckers in the UK could pop, but nobody would never know. PEDs in the problem is America because you know when people pop. You know when people miss a piss test. In the UK, you don't know. Until UCAT or one of them funky ass motherfuckers like the triple BOC tell somebody. So they tell somebody, and usually when they tell somebody, look at sometimes it's like 6 months, 9 months, a year later. Oh, we finally made a ruling on this guy, huh? We know he was cleared to fight in between time, but now we got to suspend him for a year. So now, I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was an interview with Dillian White. And Dillian White was asked about Tyson Fury being a mandatory now. You didn't hear nothing come out of his mouth. You didn't hear no I'm the mandatory. You didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear nothing about the WBC being corrupt, because now he's feeling the fucking pain. He's feeling it. He know he can't be talking about the WBC now because they the only ones that got him ranked. He know he can't be talking about no Vada piss test because they the ones who didn't catch him. He know he can't be saying nothing about UCAT because they the ones who's about to fuck him. So now it's starting to look like Edward Hearn is in a rut. Then another rut that Edward Hearn got. How big is Usyk supposed to be? Who was he fighting next? I told you guys. Usyk ain't fighting no winner of Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. They going around here shopping names. Chisora. Chisora. Mr. War. Whew. Good God. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Get the fuck out of here. Motherfucker don't know nothing about no goddamn war. What the fuck is he playing? Some goddamn Call of Duty? Or is it Call of Booty with that Vaseline that he be holding with his pants hanging down? Man, get the fuck out of here. Tired of this dumbass shit. What up, nigga? No much. What you laughing at? Oh, you heard me singing? Oh, haha. Yeah. So now Usyk probably, now he's shopping with the Usyk is shopping around with the Derek Chisora, and you know Edward Hearn is a part of that. And then and then you got Usyk out there using their, see, Edward Hearn, nobody talking about Usyk using nobody's name. They like, oh yeah, you know, Usyk over there using Deontay Wilder's name, mate. You know, that Dosser over there, you know, he can't make it on his own. You know, that Bell in, he can't do this. He can't do that. Yeah, I got caught. 404. Nobody's saying that. How many motherfuckers out here is talking about Edward Hearn and his shady dealings now? And when he all caught up, when everything's out of the closet, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want it. It's getting. It's like everybody in the LDBC has been saying that give it a couple months, give it 6 months, give it 9 months, give it a year, and now things are really looking like they're unraveling. You can't build Usyk on no DAZN platform fighting no Chisora. Because nobody over here knows neither one of them guys. So they better hope that ESPN, Showtime, or whoever passes this motherfucker around like it's the next great white hope. Because that's the only way people going to get behind him. Then that thing, that's not really going to count. Because he ain't even from here. White folks can't relate to this motherfucker. Now, some of them can because of, you know, their heritage and stuff like that. They like the ooh wee wee, the linguini and all that shit. You know? But, you know, at the end of the day, it's all unraveling. Dillian White's off the table for now. Anthony Joshua, he's coming up to it's coming up to D-Day for him in December for the Anthony Ruiz rematch. If he loses that, and then if Dillian White gets suspended, then what you gonna do with Usyk? What you gonna do with Usyk? Ain't gonna be no Chisora fight. Then you're gonna have to put him in there with the Wolves, with Ruiz, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. Because don't put Usyk up in here thinking you about to prance him around like old Leonard Ellerby. You know, Usyk, you know, he's a special person. You know, it's gonna be a big year for Usyk. You know, I'm trying to tell you because with me and Floyd, you know, with Usyk, you know, we gonna have this boy shining. He gonna be selling out, you know, in his hometown and all that stuff. You know, he's a tremendous fighter. You know, he's ready. He's young. You know what I'm saying? He was undisputed at cruiserweight. You know, It's all in up and up from here, baby. Come on, man. What, you gonna start sounding like Leonard Ellerby over there? Eddie, with Usyk, if all your pawns get off the fucking table, if you don't got no more pieces on the chessboard, what you gonna do? I know what's gonna happen. Motherfuckers gonna take their two hands and turn you around, tell you to bend over, and kick you square in your funky ass, and tell you to go back home, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck is gonna happen. Nobody want to see that clown ass shit. You just put two goddamn YouTubers on a thing, and then you're gonna brag about how big of the fight was, how many tickets you sold, what them DAZN numbers like, partner. What them DAZN numbers like, partner. I don't hear you bringing up that them escapades. Nobody want to hear about that shit anyways. Nobody. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your auntie, not nobody want to hear that shit. You know? You pass these YouTubers around, you can't even give David. Look at old Haney right now. You promoting him? Are you talking about how? Are you sitting up over here talking about how the WBC screwed him over? Are you talking about how the WBC gave him a belt, then the next day told him he got to fight somebody for as a mandatory? While fucking Canelo gets to fucking prance around his redheaded ass around here and not fight the people that he's supposed to fight? Now he could be a prize fighter and just fight for the money, but not bring no exposure to boxing because he's on a platform where sometimes you want to go where nobody knows your name. DAZN, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear that shit. What you gonna do with all them other boxers you got from America? Huh? You gonna give them some exposure? Huh? Or you gonna rub off them a little bit and show them how to do these shady deals you've been doing? Coming up the ring with loaded gloves. Pissing hot but still fighting hot. And not telling nobody. Shh, it's just a secret. It's between me and you. Shh, I won't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? And then another thing, so I went over there to that DAZN page, right? And they got this little thing called their team, right? It says Team DAZN. Ain't nobody from here. The faces that they give it to America is nothing but, no offense to my brother Laws, nothing but people from the UK or from around the surrounding parts. One lady sounded like she was kind of Swedish or something. I don't know. But they ain't from here. The face of DAZN ain't from here. Right? How many employees do they have? The social media person, not from here. The person that is supposed to help with the marketing, not from here. The person that's supposed to help with the code, not from here. The person that's supposed to help with the multimedia and all that shit, not from here. None of them from here. So how are you supposed to connect with the American people when nobody is from here? Huh? Nope, nobody's from here. You can't connect with nobody. You don't know what type of demographics. How can you reach these types of people from over here? How can you reach these type of people in America from Texas, from California, in Chicago, Detroit, New York, Tennessee, North Carolina, Virginia? How can you reach these people when you don't know them? You're putting people in there that don't know nobody. Nobody knows what the DAZN is, and the people that's working for the DAZN don't know the people from America. But they all talking about how they gonna make the DAZN this big thing. But nobody is from the countries where the DAZN is being broadcasted, being streamed. The face of the zone should be the face of people from here, so they could, so you know, you projected that, hey, we know where y'all, we know you guys. The only person that we know in the zone is John Skipper. And he's snorting that fury too. They probably don't even care if he's snorting cocaine. That motherfucker probably taking cocaine straight to the dome right now, literally. Literally. Walking in the meeting with booger sugar still on his nose. Matter of fact, he probably in the meeting, setting up a line, snorting it. Talking about something. All right, fellas, y'all ready to begin? Y'all ready to begin? Anybody want some? Anybody want some before we begin? Huh? Anybody want some? Compliments on me. Compliments on me. Anybody want some? Huh? This is the exact reason why I say what I say. Edward Hearn taking over America one fuck up at a time. One fuck up. How you bring a fuck up over here to America and then expect good shit? How many times you gotta use this fuck up to spread boxing in America before you realize that he's about to fuck your shit up? And then you got old fishnets and old bald-headed, what's that dude's name? Bernard Hopkins up over there. And what they doing with that? Nothing. Ain't doing nothing. I don't hear no articles. I don't hear nothing about how the zone is using those guys' expertise when it comes to boxing in America. Excuse me. I don't hear nothing. I absolutely nothing. And not only that, you hear nothing, it don't look like they doing nothing. What's up with Canelo's numbers? You know how many Mexicans I know that's saying they buying all this guy's fights? Just because he's supposedly Mexican? He might be a Spaniard. He might be Irish. He might be Ricky Hatton's long-lost stepchild. You know what I'm saying? Now they got Canelo up over there looking like a redheaded stepchild on the zone with a franchise tag. Who is he fighting next? Who is he fighting next? Is he fighting one of these young bucks, or is he gonna go over there and fight one of them dudes that's over the hill? That ain't what they used to be. Yeah, Lost D or Scottish. He over there prancing around looking like William Wallace's like fucking great grandson. Talking about some on the zone, talking about some freedom. You ain't got no freedom, bitch. You ain't got none. Your ass signed up with the zone. Let me get up out of here in a minute. Like let's see. D-Lo 404 Boxer said the zone was fucked from the word go. Canelo's buzz started fizzling out before HBO left. Oscar just hit it. You know what? You might be hitting on something like that with that. Because his numbers weren't all that. His best numbers was a loss against Floyd Mayweather. Was an ass whooping. It was a straight up ass whooping. Like some people will say, was a public lynching. Laws D said facts. That's right. I don't. How many times? Hey, Laws, I'm gonna ask y'all this. How many times would you keep giving somebody money for a product and then nothing? You don't get nothing. You give somebody money. You give somebody, let's say $50, $25, something feasible, $25 for something. And every time you get something back, it's not a finished product. It's like something from Acme. Something wrong with it. It don't last. or it don't work like it's supposed to, or when you get it, it's not plug and play. You got to do a couple things. He's like, oh man, well, this is the problem. See, you got to do this, and then and then you got to hold it like that, and then it'll work. Nah, it don't work like that. And then you get the icing on the cake to where now in the zone, yeah, they lost twice and then bye. You ain't gonna get me a third time. And now you got Nevada telling this motherfucker, we're gonna handle your ass later. We're gonna figure out what to do with your ass. Stand by. We're gonna have your ass sitting over here. We're gonna find out what to do with your ass. Now Edward Hearn is sweating. Now he might have to call off this fucking fight. Because now he might not be able to go nowhere. Or he's probably going to have to find somebody to fight, to step in for this guy. And who might that be? Who's going to be the sucker? Huh? Who's going to be the sucker to step in and save old Eddie Hearns? Huh? Who's going to be the sucker? Who's going to be the sucker to step in and save Edward Hearns? Because this guy might not be able to fight. Huh? Who do y'all think is going to be the guy to step in to come save old Edward Hearn? Who do y'all think? It might not be good. It might not be great. Right? It might not be good. It might not be great. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. For all I know, the motherfucker's probably already knocked off the face of the rankings. Right? He's probably knocked off. They probably knocked his ass. Oh, his daddy probably looking at him. His daddy. Oh, you can't take guys like this serious. When he did what he did. When he did what he did. No, I'm not gonna piss. No, fuck you. I ain't pissing. Fuck you, and you. Y'all want some piss? Y'all come hold this dick. Because for all I know, the dude was getting ready to piss hot. Yeah, they both, yeah. Slave Master Barry Hearn's the scumbag. Yeah. Like father, like son. 2 fuck ups. Can't do shit right. Can't get right. Can't act right. Can't even make a fight right. He got to put 2 YouTubers in there to save his motherfucking ass. Come through and save me. Yeah, D-Lo. It's funny as fuck. Cause I don't see how they could bounce back from this. I don't see how this fight is gonna happen. I don't see how it's gonna happen. How do you have a fight with a guy that literally refused to piss, and then you're hoping that it might be an administrative thing, and you're hoping that that is not a adverse. They're hoping that it's not going to be looked at as an adverse, like you pissed hot. They're hoping. Nah, I didn't block you. Lost one. Probably did. Let me see. I'll check later. I unblock you. Nah, I don't think I blocked you. You know, I will have to check and I will have to check and look. Probably somebody did. Lawrence D said Barry always got his son card. That devil Edward Hearn. Yeah, he learning now. He learning now. He already admitted that he don't know what the fuck is going on over here. And then now look at him. What is he doing now? Still out there doing the same retarded ass shit. You in a good old boy in the UK. You in the good old boy club in the UK. But when you come up over here in America, you're not. You're just another promoter. You're just another promoter that ain't in the club. You're an outsider. Matter of fact, you're an outsider thinking that you could walk around here and pull the same stunts like these other guys. You can't because they want you gone. I'm trying to find, there we go, subscribers. Trying to see if you in here. Matter of fact, you're not just another promoter. You were nobody. You're a fucking, yeah, you was blocked. Yeah, I unblocked you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody got your ass. Uh, you unblocked now, man. Yeah. Let me see. Chavez Jr. refused to piss. I don't know who he gonna swap. I don't know who he gonna swap out for that. I don't know who he gonna swap out for that fight. It's got somebody gonna have to take the. Somebody gonna have to take it. Somebody gonna have to take it. But it's not. It's not looking like it might not be an in-house fight. No, it might not be. Um, it might not be one of his boys. Let's go down the list. Lofia, that's you saying? That's what you thinking? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a little let's take a look. All right. Let's take a peek. Damn. Ain't gonna be no Chris Eubank Jr.'s. Could be. Would he step in? Dermachenko, Leon Williams, Dennis Hogan. He got some options. He got some options. Mm-hmm. But the best option would be for them to fight. Damn, I don't even know if they want to. Yeah, Laws. He probably said the Mexican beef had him thinking funny. You know what I'm saying? Lost one said I heard White might be fighting on the 7th. He might be. He might be. I don't know if it be sanctioned. I don't know if it's gonna go on his record. Would it be an exhibition bout? Will UCAD finally come out and clear him? You know, I don't know how you could clear somebody that popped for the second time. You know what? And if they clear him, it'd be another excuse. It'd be another, like, you know, the first time he said he bought something from like the artificial muscle intelligence store, and it happened to have a bad substance in it. So how can he use it? He didn't know as an excuse this time. You can't. How many times can you use that excuse? Matter of fact, with UCAD. But PD's supposed to be a problem in boxing. But UCAD is the one over there holding all the cards. And then you got WBC over here fucking up, letting people have a certain amount of clenbuterol in their system. You know? And then how you gonna say that if they have over it, that you're gonna suspend those guys? Because somebody probably had more than what they're allotting right now in their system. How much was in Canelo's system? You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can't save this fight. I mean, you're gonna need a Mexican. Because that was the reason why they was putting on this fight anyways. Like this. That's the reason why they brought Canelo to the zone. So he can introduce the Mexican audience to the zone. Helping them. 300 plus something million, or how many millions they gave him. Right? Right? The dude shouldn't even be in none of the rankings anymore. Chavez Jr. should not be nowhere. You verbalize that you're not going to piss. You verbalize that you're not going to piss. And I'm pretty sure you were I'm not pretty sure, but God forbid you was disrespectful with it. Because it's a good chance he was disrespectful with it. And now look at him. Everywhere you go. CBS Sports put something out too. And that's out here. CBS Sports even got his ass. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. versus Daniel Jacobs in danger as the Nevada State Athletic Commission says matchroom boxing has violated Nevada law. Huh? Now what you gonna do? Poor old Danny Jacobs. Now he don't have a fight to redeem himself with. Now he got to fight somebody else and hope to God that the WBC can hook it up. D'Lo Fofo Boxer said the burden of proof is out. JCC Jr. and team. Yep. Laws D said, totally agree with you, bro. Yay. Thalemus Lofi. I cannot think of a good excuse not to provide a P sample. I recommend a minimum 1 year ban. Hey, that's what the going rate is 6 months. Laws D the Pippen said maybe 2 years, bro. But then again, it's a second offense. So what I expect him to do something to this guy. I don't know. Either the WBC, WBI, FWO, whoever. Something got to be done. You can't just go around here circumventing the rules and then thinking that you're gonna slide. You know? So basically, let me give y'all the rundown again. And the thing what it said basically was the guy said he wasn't going to piss. And the guy that was there, he said you got to preside, was adamant about this, about Chavez presenting a urine sample. He was persistent with it, and the guy said no. He waited in the car, made a fucking phone calls, tried to get people on the horn. Nobody wanted to listen, right? And when Hearn comes out and say that the guy wasn't signed to fight yet, but unbeknownst to, like I said, if the zone does not have somebody reading these rules, if the zone doesn't have anybody out here telling these fighters what they can and cannot do, they're dead ass wrong. Because everybody, including in Chavez's team, should have known that you're about to have a fight in Nevada, i.e., they're here because it's scheduled. They're here because the promoter scheduled the fight. And Nevada states, once the promoter schedules the fight, all fighters are subject to fucking random drug testing. See what I'm saying? So let's say, for instance, we know this now, right? Or we didn't know it. Didn't know. Let's just say, for instance, we didn't know it. We know it now, right? And let's just say, for instance, we're a boxer and we hear about what's going on with this guy and we read the article, or somebody in my team reads the article, or the promoter reads the article, or the manager reads the article, or the guy I'm sparring with read the article. Somebody in that gym should have been like, yo, this happened to old boy. You got to piss. Because if Edward signed this fucking scheduled to fight with them, you legally got to piss. Nah, man, fuck that shit. They can suck my dick. Now look at you. Now you holding your dick down, huh? Sitting on the corner, dick hold. Looking like a motherfucker standing outside the liquor store without a goddamn job. Because you just lost your fucking job. Lost one said, just been speaking to myself again. Laugh out loud. Nah, you back? We can see you. Lost one said, Chavez should be told if he don't take a piss test, ASAP he's getting banned. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what the piss test guy said. Because he's not going up in there not knowing them rules. Well, maybe he did. Maybe he's like some subcontractor just come over there to do a job. Last one said Jacob should fight Billy Joe. I bet he'd take the fight even though he just fought. He probably would. He probably would, but I don't know if he could. I don't know if they put him on a 90-day ban or anything like that. I ain't checked it, but I don't know. But I'm pretty sure. But it didn't look like it didn't look like he took that. You know, did he get cut or anything? Did he break his nose? Busted lip, inside of his mouth cut? You know, I don't remember seeing any blood on him, so he probably could. Lost D to Pippen said 2020. How many more boxers pop dirty? Ooh. Damn. Lost one. We can see you, man. I can see you. Lost D to Pippen said lost one. Yes, sir. Lost one said he got beat up. No, yeah. I mean, he took some licks. Lost one said, but he still fight, I bet. I mean, I don't know how many boxers, especially in Billy Joe's predicament, you know, trying to redeem himself and all that shit, would just come up and take a fight last minute and, you know, just to get starched and have to start all over again. But somebody would take this fight. Somebody will. I don't see the fight being scrapped. They have every right to fight somebody out of the top 15 of the WBC or any of the sanctioned bodies because it'd be a last minute replacement. I'm pretty sure they'll give them and let them slide on this one. But each day they wait for Nevada to come out with something. Each day they might lose a credible fighter to replace this Chavez guy. But I'm pretty sure they're already on the phone, or they should be talking to other fighters so they can get into the gym and not have to wait. Lousy Pimp said too many drug cheats and boxing today. Yeah. And who knows? Maybe after this year, people will be on their P's and Q's. You know, maybe more people will be on their P's and Q's on adverse analytical findings. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but you know, it's a strong chance that we're gonna get some more habitual line steppers. You know. Some habitual line steppers. I'm pretty sure there's a good chance Big Baby Miller would pop. There's a good chance. I don't see I can see if Bermain Stavern coming back, I can see him popping. I can see if let's see. Yeah, Dillian White should learn his lesson if he come back. Daniel Dubois don't look like the type. He don't seem the type. He seemed like a level-headed, cool dude. Alexander Povetkin, Kovalev. You know, those guys from Russia might pop, or from around that way might pop. You know, somebody always out there popping. Last one said, I used to work with one guy in the gym, used to always say they should just let drugs be legal in the sport because everyone would use it anyway. Nah, I don't believe that. I believe then somebody will get fucking hurt. Somebody will get fucking hurt. Lousy the Pippa said, but if you are only getting 6 months, it doesn't matter, bro. Yeah, that's another thing. Might tarnish a record and stuff like that, but hell, if you don't get caught, you might be good to go. You know, you might get you a couple wins under your belt. Last one said, but then it's just a science test. Yeah. Last one said, I see Parker popping for some reason. Damn. I don't know about Parker. He's pretty good without it. You know, if he lets his hands go and the ref let him fight. Last one said, last grab at the bag. Yeah, last grab at the bag, all right. You know, David Price, he might need some artificial muscle intelligence. Damn. You know, too many of them. Too many guys, man. Too many guys. Imagine Edward Hearn can't afford nobody popping, man. Edward Hearn, he can't afford nobody popping now. He can't afford no more fights in America being called off and stuff like that. He got too many already. Too many good fights. Too many good fights. Lousy the Pimp said, thing is, Mike, there's people like that in the gym. What are like that in the gym? What are like that, bro? Yeah, I bet. Come on, man. You know, they ain't gonna catch this, man. You be good to go, bruh. You know, all you gotta do is this, that, and the third. See, I take it. I do it all the time. Here, let me put this needle on your ass. Pull your pants down. Nah, man. Won't catch me. If you can't do it right, I ain't doing it at all. Nah, especially I ain't gonna be sticking no needle in my goddamn ass. Nothing. You know? Damn. Yeah, yes, sir. Damn cheap. Yeah, basically what they gonna say. That's how they gonna say it. Sexual like. You know? But what do y'all think about Edward Hearn fucking up in America? You know? But I did say in my last live stream that, you know, I don't care what Edward Hearn do, man. Well, I do care, but with all this stuff going on and stuff like that, this just to show you that the people that he hasn't been putting, you know, the people that he should have been putting his effort and his time into is people like the American boxers that he got. You know, the American boxers that he got. He should have been putting more time and effort into these guys by promoting them, you know, and stuff like that, instead of, you know, what's that called? Delaying fights for a UFC fight, not giving YouTubers more limelight than he ever gave any of the fighters in America. He needs to start putting his money behind them. Start putting your $1 billion behind these guys. And start doing some advertising, getting them out there. Taking them to their hometown, parading them around. You know? Take them to their hometown and do the fights there do a big fight there. Stop worried about Madison Square Garden and MGM and Las Vegas and all that. You know? Because there's people in their hometown that's waiting to come and see these guys. You know? You got to do right by these guys before you start fucking doing all this funny shit. You know? Lonzy said, great love when things go wrong for the devil. Yep. Ain't nothing gonna go right. When you doing fucked up shit, eventually shit ain't gonna go right for you. Until you recognize that cutting corners and not doing what you're supposed to do, you know, you got to start doing. You got to start doing what you're supposed to do. You know, stop worried about Canelo and these YouTubers, and stop worried about having to get on one of your favorite YouTube channels and talking, and start using that time to come out here and market these guys. Stop allowing these guys in the zone that's not from here market Americans. That's, use people that's from here to do it. Get them out there. Y'all hired Seconds Out, Radio Raheem. Don't nobody know him on the streets like that. I'm glad you gave him a job, because that's pretty sure that's his lifelong dream to be a guy like that. And plus, it's like 1 foot in the door. Going from Peter Parker to guy, taking pictures to the guy, and on the big stage doing interviews on national TV, well, international TV. I'm pretty sure that's where he always wanted to be, but I'm pretty sure that's not all he want to do. I'm pretty sure he wants to be a ring commentator. I'm pretty sure he wants to be on sitting down at the desk doing the interviews. I'm pretty sure that's what he want to do. But he's on a platform where he ain't getting exposure. Last one said, not as big as the other guys, but he's got a good stable of American guys now. Yeah, but he ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit. He ain't putting his money where his mouth is. Last one, whoa, he ain't putting his money where his boxers are. Last one, he promoted the hell out of Haney. He ain't promoted the hell out of Haney yet. He ain't promoted the hell out of Haney. Nope. Lost one said, yo, Mike, what you got to understand about the YouTube thing is that the thing solid itself. I know it's hard to understand, but those two guys have more fans than the whole whole of boxing probably. That's not the problem. The problem is those fans ain't gonna be here tomorrow. That's what the problem is. They're not going to be here tomorrow. They was here for that day. They're not going to be here for tomorrow. They didn't bring those fighters in for the benefit of boxing. They brought those fighters in, those YouTubers in, for the benefit of the zone. You see what I'm saying? So, now when you look at it, now everybody trying to ride the KSI and Paul wave. Now everybody wanting to ride the wave. Tyson Fury talking about MMA. See what I'm saying? Everybody trying to find a big payday. Boxers worried about fighting UFC guys instead of the guys that they're supposed to be fighting in the ring. Boxers worried about their WWF debut instead of fighting boxers in the ring. Those guys ain't going to be here tomorrow. Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Where all those fans went? Where did they go? Did they hang around? Are they here on the Zone? Are they here on Showtime? Are they here on ESPN? Are they here on Fox? Are they here on Sky? Are they here on BT? Are they here on ITV? Nah, they gone. They gone. They gone. You don't hear nothing about no 300 million people watching the fight. I'm sorry. You don't hear nothing about no 3 million people. 3 million people in the U.S. watching the boxing match. Pay-per-view. You don't hear nothing about 3 million people watching the boxing match in the UK. Pay-per-view. You don't hear nothing about 3 million people in the U.S. watching the boxing match on free TV. You don't hear nothing about 3 million people watching the boxing match in the UK for 25 pounds. Where'd they go? What happened to them boys? What happened to them boys? They cut they fucking ass. Lost D the Pimp said, laugh aloud. Lost one. No, he didn't. It was like all KSI and Paul. Lost one said, that's what I mean. Lost one said, it'd be stupid not to take it. Lost D the Pimp said, lost one, my bad. Lost one said, no worries. Lost D the Pimp said, lost one, thumbs up. Lost one said, that's true. Lost D the Pimp said, facts, Mike, with the boxing gloves. Pow! Lost one said, no way are they hanging around. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Lost one? Lost D the Pimp said, no, sir. They gone. They jumped ship. It said, toodaloo. They bounced. All these people up over here talking about how good it is for boxing and stuff like that, but they forgot. They forgot all them big fights because a whole bunch of people that didn't watch boxing bought the shit. Bought the shit. Motherfuckers was falling in love with Mayweather. Motherfuckers was living through Mayweather. Oh, look at him. Look at his car. See Mayweather's last car? You saw that chain? Damn. Floyd was all up in his strip club throwing ones and this and the third. Oh man, he gave like $1 million in the strip club. And shit like that. You heard a whole bunch of motherfuckers not that don't watch boxing talking about Floyd Mayweather and how much money he got. Motherfuckers having arguments who's richer. Warren Buffett or Floyd Mayweather. You got motherfuckers that don't even watch boxing and don't even watch football talking about Mayweather as the biggest guy in sports. He got X amount of money. You got motherfuckers that don't even watch boxing admiring Floyd Mayweather's Forbes article. Come on, man. Lawson said, one thing I thought it could be good for, though, it turns some of the young Americans onto boxing. All the fans are of that age. Plus, I bet it was the first time watching boxing. Same thing with Floyd. Same thing with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis got folks out there watching boxing, never watched boxing before. Believe it or not, I was living in Toledo at the time. Believe it or not, E-Bunny, if you know who that is, he had people watching boxing and never watched boxing before. He had people going to go watch boxing over there at the Huntington Center, right? Literally this smack from across the street from my apartment complex. You can look it up. The Commodore Perry Apartments in Toledo, downtown. I used to live on the 12th floor. I was there. People never been to a boxing match, never watched a boxing match, but showed up. The Huntington Center never sold out. That was the first time they ever sold out. Well, they would have sold out for that Janet Jackson concert that was supposed to happen before that, but she pulled out last minute. Yeah, smack that like button. Lawrence D. Pittman said, yeah, but remember AJ's sell out faster than Michael Jackson. Yeah. Yeah. Sold out to the secondary market. Lawrence D. Pittman said, smack that like button. But the another thing with Michael Jackson is his prime wasn't in the prime to where you could buy tickets online. Because if that was the case, they would have sold out and people would have they wouldn't have been on the secondary market. Lawson said a few hundred at least. Lawson said, got to see good fighters on the undercard, even both Haney and Billy underperformed. I don't think they really underperformed. What I think is that they fought the fight that was in front of them. You're not going to have those spectacular fights all the time, man. You're not going to have them. You're not going to have those spectacular fights all the time. You know? And David Haney, he's still a young fighter, still coming up. Billy Joe, you know, he probably got some issues of his own to deal with. He probably wasn't feeling that fight. He probably was up in there pissed the fuck off about how he needed to take the fight, but he was pissed about being under the undercard, being underpaid, and all that other shit. And how all these cats is getting paid more than him, and blah, 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 woo, woo. They can't even put him on the billboard. They can't, his picture's not even on the zone. So, you know, it's just a lot of stuff to think about with it as well. Maybe he did underperform, but there was a lot of pressure and there was a lot of pissed off things to think about leading up to that fight for both fighters. But they did what they thought that they had to do. Lossman said Mayweather isn't even in boxing anymore. Yeah, he's not, but he's still running his motherfucking mouth. Losley Pippen, that's the problem, Mike. Is who is Richard, bro. Yeah, it is. It is. Motherfuckers looking at boxers like these superstars and stuff like that. And then that's when these motherfuckers that don't watch boxing get in because they more worried about somebody's pockets and reality TV and they whole media personality and shit like that. They more worried about that than how good they're in the ring. They can't even tell you how the guy's going to win a fight. They can't even tell you the guy's record. They can't even tell you what is he good at in the ring. They giving you cookie cutter ass answers. The shit that they heard. Yeah, Billy took some punches. Yeah, lost when he did. Lost the Pimp said Ruiz Jr. going to beat AJ. No problems. His second fight, I think so too. I'm right along with you, my brother. Lost one said lucky to get the KO. I don't think he was lucky. You know, you don't knock nobody down twice and then, you know, wobble him and stuff like that. You know, he hurt him a few times. So Lost one said could have gone the other way on points. Yeah, maybe it possibly could have. Lost the Pimp said real talk, Mike, with a boxing glove and 100. Yeah, Lost one said no way I see AJ beat Ruiz this time. Maybe not. Lost one said he looks like old AJ. He could look like old AJ all he wants to. But remember, AJ ain't got no chin. Remember, AJ can't take nobody's shots. Remember that. Shit, motherfucking Joseph Parker had fucking AJ looking like soda pop Pimpisky with that bottle shot. Had him looking about to throw up. Lonzy the Pimp said AJ washed up. I don't think he washed up, Laws. I just think that he ain't what he thought everybody thought he was. I just think that he ain't what everybody thought he was. And now that his abilities in the ring has come out the closet, now people can see all you got to do is connect with that chinny chin chin and back him up and then catch his ass another time and he going down. Last one said he was eating Povetkin's overhand rights. That's all Povetkin got is an overhand right. And with shorter fighters, overhand rights is not necessarily the punch that you want to throw unless you catch somebody in on the inside. But the thing about it is, you know, you gotta have that inside leverage, which Povetkin didn't have. Last one said took Klitschko shots. He didn't take Klitschko shots. He didn't take his shots. He fell on that goddamn canvas. He took them like that. And then Klitschko put his foot off the gas, like Blue Blood Sports TV like to say. So, you know, I don't think so. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about your boy Tyson Fury. Talk about your boy Tyson Fury. Smoking that Fury. Hold on. Smoking that Fury, man. Smoking that Fury. So Tyson Fury, I had to answer something real quick. On there, talk about, you know, racism. Was the part to where, you know, he was acting like this and acting like that and lashing out and creating these personas and acting like a bad guy and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all something. All of it, all this shit he's talking about, all that is him, to me, is creating a persona. And he's created it. He created a persona. He created something to sell to people. And he's running along with it. If he's telling you that racism played into all that, and then he gives you depression, cocaine, then he gives, and then all the other shit, you cannot believe what he's telling you. In my opinion, you cannot. In my opinion, I'm not believing anything this guy says. No way, no shape, nothing. I was telling everybody that this guy Tyson Fury, even before the Deontay Wilder fight, he's doing all these things to try to get people to like him. You see what I'm saying? Every time he told a joke, he's looking at people for their reaction. He didn't smile until he saw the reaction. He didn't chuckle until he saw the reaction. The dude is selling you something, just like a fucking coke crackhead. Always got something to sell to you. And now he's selling a book. Do I care about his book? No. Do I want to read his book? No. Because ain't nothing you could tell me in that book that's going to tell me something different about a coke crackhead. Not a damn thing. One time, I sold somebody their dirty used drawers back to them after I stole it. One time, I went to the liquor store. I was so high and broke, I stole a 40 ounce. One time, I was fiending for some crack, and I thought it was a good idea to sell some ass because I was that strung out. I'm not believing this dude. Last one said, I don't like making excuses, but I think something happened to him before the fight. How you coming out of your American fans with the ice pack on your neck before the bell ring? Well, you know what? It don't matter. Everybody comes into the ring not 100%. If you're coming into the ring 100%, good for you. That's spectacular. Wilder has gotten the ring plenty of times with fucking fucked up bones, and 2 times that I know of with the fucking flu. See what I'm saying? Word on the streets. Billy Joe Sanders got in the ring sick as a dog. So I don't want to, there's always going to be an excuse what happened to this guy when he got to the fight before he got in the ring and all this stuff. But you have to deal with the adversity that that's been put onto you. And the thing about being the champ is that you deal with that shit and you handle it, and you get in that ring and you whoop that ass. Ain't no excuses. Lawsy the Pimper said, Fury the Gypsy Coke Queen. That's right. Lawson one said, I like Fury, but he got to keep it boxing. No more extra shit. That's all he is he an extra ass motherfucker. That's all he's selling. He's selling us something. Lawsy the Pimper said Tyson Fury is a clown ass bum. Last one, Fury just made a single with Robbie Williams. What the fuck? Laugh aloud. He can have that single. Last one, come on Fury, get your ass back in the ring. Yep. Lost D the Pimper said lost one, laugh out loud. Lost one said facts. Lost one said I actually want to buy his book. I wouldn't buy shit. He ain't getting none of my money. Lost D the Pimper said Tyson Fury is a fraud. Lost one said laugh out loud. Lost D the Pimper said give over. Lost one. Yeah, give over. That's right. Lost one said Mike, you should do an audio book for him. Yeah, do an audio. Yeah, I ain't doing shit for him. Shit, Lawsy the Pimper said, facts, Mike, always excuses. The only thing I do for a Tyson Fury is take his ass to a motherfucking spot to where he could get off that goddamn crack. That's what I do. I take him to go get sober. I take his bitch ass to get sober. Have his ass committed. That's what I do. Have him sweat that shit out. Have him in there looking like Pookie in New Jack City. Sweating on the treadmill. Sweat that shit out, homeboy. Dust that coke off your nose. I don't play that shit, man. I'm not playing that. I don't play that shit. I don't know what y'all experienced when y'all was growing up. I experienced heroin addicts. I experienced cokeheads. I experienced crackheads, alcoholics, killers, rapists, all types of people. Motherfuckers with AIDS, All types of motherfuckers. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Them motherfucking crackheads, they take the cake. Them crackheads, you could deal with a meth head. You could deal with a heroin addict. But them meth heads, them crackheads, my God. Shit. Best believe they're going to steal something for you. They're going to steal something for you. They will steal something for you, them crackheads. They will. And they also will steal from your ass. And they always trying to sell you something. They always got a deal. They always got something. Lousy the Pippin give over lost one. Yeah, lost one said, man, I love to see that. Mike picking him up, taking him to the rehab. Yeah, I take him there. Most definitely. Most definitely. And we'll sing Sweet Caroline all the way there. We'll keep replaying this shit. Matter of fact, we'll sing Tyson Fury's best songs, his favorite songs, all the way there. And it'll be me, Tyson Fury, William Hill, and Radio Raheem on our way to rehab. Singing Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. So good, so good, so good. Yeah, all the way there. At the top of our lungs. As a matter of fact, we might pick up a hooker or two for Tyson Fury. So we can make sure that he's not feeling fucking depressed before he go in. Last one said, no, Tyson Fury, we aren't stopping by the corner. Yeah, we ain't. Hey, Mike, come on, mate. Stop by over there. That's my homeboy. Let me get one more fix before we go, mate. Come on. You know I'm jonesing for another hit. Come on, Mike. Come on, mate. Come on. Do this for your old boy, Tyson Fury. Come on. Do it for your Gypsy King. Come on. Come on, mate. Just one more hit. Come on. Come on, mate. I suck your... You know what I'm saying? Nah. Nope. Lousy the Pimpin said, yep. Seen pure smackheads and crackheads myself, bro. Yep. Yep. Singing Sweet Caroline all the way there. What is that? Neil Diamond? What is that? Neil Diamond? I think so. Yeah. What is it? Sweet Caroline. Bo, bo, bo. Good times never seem so good. Do-do-do-do. I'd be inclined. Bo, bo, bo. Yeah. All the way there. All the way there to get this motherfucker clean. Clean like a motherfucker. Oh, Neil Diamond, who did I say that was? I said the wrong name? Damn. Yeah, I'm be fucking up. Getting my diamonds messed up. Because the only diamonds I know is from fucking Zales. I got one right around my goddamn pinky. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hell nah, that ain't my motherfucking soul. Hell to the nah. No, sir. No, sir. But anyways, y'all, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's time for me to eat. Lost D, lost one. Thanks for stopping by. Thelamus Lowy, thanks for stopping on. D-Lo 404 Boxes, thanks for stopping by. Marquez Johnson, thanks for stopping by. I'll see y'all later, man. And on that note, shout outs to the LDBC and everybody stay drug free.